Peace and love, children of the sun. So, we finna talk about Rallo, man. This shit really hit home hard, okay? My brother, Big A, rest in peace, used to do picket lines and protests outside the courtroom for Rallo. He was running with Rallo, okay? And I posted all over my Instagram when Rallo first got locked up that the reason they targeted him because of Islam and what he was doing for the community. Just like what they doing with Andrew Tate. He calls himself Abu Andrew now. But as soon as you start promoting organization, promoting Islam, it's a wrap. They on your head. You know, he did some fucked up interviews like Vlad TV talking about you made $10 million selling heroin. You did run around flexing money all day. But hell, Black Youngster did that. Mayweather does that. So you made your own self a target. You taunted the police, big ox shit, pop shit, 12 can't stop shit, you know. But they were moving like a gang. Niggas getting tattoos on their face. And that's against Islam. If you look at Napoleon, one of the outlaws who ran with Tupac, he's a real Muslim. He moved to Saudi Arabia. He's running around with rapper Loon. Okay, he's running around with rapper Freeway. These guys don't promote drugs. They don't promote violence. Those are examples of real Muslims. You shouldn't even be rapping if you're Muslim, because the entertainment industry is led by evil. So, you niggas need to pay attention. This dude, 1090 Jake, drops a video, and he's like, oh, well, the audio tape is audited. It's cut and paste. How do you know? You just going by what Ralo says. Then you say, oh, well, there's over 160 pages and the man only gave me a few pages. And Ralo attempted to give information, but he didn't. So therefore, he didn't cooperate. Hell, he attempted to do it. You went hard on Boston Richie, witness number 3. You go hard on anybody else, but now it's like you scared of Ralo or something. You talking about, oh, well, he never got to give the info. He sat down to do the proper deal. He tried to do the proper deal, okay? He provided information on heroin, shootings, and methamphetamines that had nothing to do with the weed case. Rallo even said I had to make it look juicy for the feds. In Rallo's defense, he tries to say, oh, well, I was going to pay a man 400 something thousand to take the case for me, and that was the info I was going to promote on him. But the feds wasn't going. They didn't want to hear it. Everybody else was like, man, we ain't trying to hear that. You ain't even supposed to have a meeting. You ain't supposed to sit down. That has nothing to do with providing information on heroin, methamphetamine, and other shootings. So, it also said that he needed to provide protection for his identity and others in the community. Who was you gonna tell on, man? Gucci Mane? You was using the same lawyer. Who was you gonna tell on? So, at this point, I ain't trying to hear none he gotta say. I posted a comment on his page. I was following his page. I would have been running with Rallo and them because my man Big A was running with him. And me and Big A were the only ox from the set. And we be on that non-profit organization shit. We be on the same type of shit. So, at the end of the day, I had Rallo all on my page. This shit hit home. And my nigga OG, my homie, his name is Ascari, he doing 40 years, was in there with Rallo. He told us 2-3 years ago Rallo was talking. 2-3 years ago. He was in there with Gucci Man. He was in there with G Weeder from BMF. Everybody gravitates toward him. They love him. He was around Rallo. Hell, when he did time in Cali, he was around Trey D from Dog Pound, the OG from Insane Gangsta Crip. They wanted him to join the Crips and be down with them out there. People love OG. OG doing 40. He was around Ralo inside the feds, and he said it. So niggas been heard niggas was talking, bruh. It was only a matter of time. Now this shit hurt my heart. Big Meech, Zippo, the Lion, dude, got 30 years. He was only supposed to get 15. He pled guilty to protect his mama and sister who was caught on wiretaps talking to his brother T. T, the nigga who was talking about doing something to Meech. T, the nigga who stole $3 million from Meech. T, the nigga that caused the division in BMF. So Big Meech allegedly tried to do something called third-party cooperation and get a man named Cuff locked up. Cuff from St. Louis. Originally, they tried to get a cartel member, but when the feds seen that they had Cuff on the phone, they got excited, so they wanted Cuff. Cuff is locked up right now, and he's doing interviews. He said Big Meech didn't want his name in the paperwork, but it's still in the paperwork, okay? I think he's on Clout Chaser TV. I don't even know. A dude I work with, a Crip from Oklahoma, a shotgun Crip homie, came to work showing it to me. I couldn't believe it. I didn't even want to see it. He forced me to watch it. As I'm watching it, the shit seemed real as fuck. And it hit home. Because I know Ooey. I know Big Dave. I was followed by G Weeder from Rosecrans out in Bompton. Okay? I know motherfucking Big Grit from St. Louis. I know New Money from Miami that went and was living with J-Bo out in St. Louis. I know Baby Truth and Boogie from Detroit. I know Drano Salucci from Detroit. I know BMF niggas. Been on them jail phone calls. Been running around out here in the streets for niggas. So this shit hit home, bruh. Big Meech was the last real nigga left that we knew of. That was a kingpin that didn't talk. Rayful Edmond, he talked. Nino Brown, he talked. Frank Lucas, he talked. Nicky Bonds, he talked. All of these dudes talked, man. Freeway Ricky Ross, he talked. So, if Big Meech talked, this is crazy, bro. That would make J-Bo the last real nigga left. J-Bo did his 15 and came home solid. No stains on his resume. But man, if this shit is real about Meech, what they saying is they want to cut the dude Cuff out of a movie deal that they had with Lionsgate. They had a connection with MC Hammer's brother, but Lionsgate didn't want to do the deal once MC Hammer's brother stepped away and didn't want nothing to do with it. But they were trying to cut the dude Cuff out of the movie deal and have him in the feds, allegedly. And like I said, originally they wanted some cartel member. But third-party cooperation is when you use somebody else to get somebody locked up. And it been came out that Meech signed over his life rights. That's how they got a BMF TV show. He signed over the rights to this lady that was supposed to be a fed. They're saying he used to fuck with the bitch. They're saying she's the one that set up the deal to get Cuff locked up. But it backfired because she was sleeping with Meech. And she was pressing too hard for the deal. So it backfired. And that's the only reason Meech ain't home. Y'all drop a comment below, man. If this shit is true, that shit hurts, nigga. Man, there'll be none like Big Meech to come. None before, none after. And that'll be crazy if he bit the cheese, man. If he cooperated. We don't know of no stains on his resume, man. Crazy part was he was supposed to try to get out early like T did. T got out in like 15 years. We was in the Obama era. We thought he was coming home. They only knocked off 3 years from his sentence. He don't have no violent record. So he should have been able to come home. He ain't shoot nobody, no nothing. He beat that charge with the shooting that happened with Wolf in Atlanta at the strip club, which actually caused everything to fall apart. So this is crazy, man. Now we all know about the old Block 5 and the killing of FBG Duck, which hurt my heart because I used to be talking to Duck on Twitter years before he was rapping, before he blew up. It hurt my heart, man. Well, you know, they arrested a 6th member, the guy who actually made the phone call and told people he was downtown because somebody's snitching, right? Somebody in the camp then told it was a hit for 100,000, right? So we know somebody's talking. We know Zell Money killed himself. He couldn't take the pressure. After he was involved in the hit, they say he went to the hospital, drugged up, and told them, man, I just killed Duck, allegedly. Well, other than that, you seen TYMB, Feifei, snitching on camera in the interrogation room. Told them crackers, I'll call Buddy on the phone and set him up. He's selling crack and heroin down there at the store. He's still denying he didn't snitch, like we didn't see it on camera. You got a dude from O Block named P that's saying Boss Top is a rat. Boss Top's locked up currently for a gun charge, right? So what is he snitching on? When he got shot with the 4 or 5 other people on July 4th, when he went outside to buy some weed and got hit, what is he snitching on? We seen he had loose lips in the interview where he said, man, just don't say nothing about T-Roy. Go ask them about the Duck murder. And they pulled the interview down. We seen them loose lips, right? Now, you also got some other people talking. Yeah. Gleesh was seen by the security in Parkway Gardens. He was seen by security in O Block, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, getting dropped off by the feds, right? Then they're saying the dude who was mad that he didn't get no chain, they saying he might have been the one saying that it was a $100,000 hit. You got E-Dog saying that Dirk is a rat. When it came to the whole case in Atlanta with Vaughn. You got THF Muda saying that Dirk is a rat when it comes to the case with Vaughn. You got O Block C Murder. He done told on 051 Young Money, allegedly. Don't know what for, right? And you got BJ from O Block snitching on a gun case. You got Shark on Land from 600 snitching on a gun case. Supposedly, he wanted Just Blow to take his charge. So, it seemed like them BD niggas is known for talking. Everybody was clowning on FBG Butter because King Lil J tried to say that he was talking, but King Lil J ain't shoot nobody in that case. So why would he talk and tell on you? Tell on you for what? They saying that was just a distraction to get the tranny rumors off of himself. Butter done told y'all the only person he told on was a dead person, right? T.I. just came out, said he told on his dead cousin. Bootsy gets mad. Then T.I. comes back and says it was all a lie. And Bootsy apologizes because he said, hey, I could have called him on the phone and he did a lot for me in my career. Fuck all that, nigga. Nobody sits down and says you told on somebody, then come back and say it was a lie. Nigga, please, if you do a Crime Stopper commercial, you'll damn sure tell on somebody that's dead. Fuck you talking about, man. But yeah, man. Them BD niggas is talking, bro. Shit crazy.